Good day, everyone. Welcome to Math 9 class. I hope you're doing great today. Today we will be discussing about quadratic functions. Our learning competency or learning objective for today is to transform the quadratic functions into vertex form. Yes, you hear it right. We will be transforming the quadratic functions into vertex form. To begin with, let's recall what a quadratic function is. The definition of a quadratic function of the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, or f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. And the form f of x that is equal to a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k is the vertex form of the quadratic function. Let's study how the vertex form of quadratic function is derived. Given the function f of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c, we are going to factor out a in ax squared plus bx, and then we come up with a times the quantity x squared plus b over ax plus c. And then we are going to complete the expression inside the parentheses to make it a perfect square trinomial. So we have a times x squared plus b over ax plus b squared over 4a squared plus c minus b squared over 4. We then express the perfect square trinomial inside the parentheses, the one that we had in the previous slide, as the square of a binomial. So we have a times the quantity x plus b over 2a squared plus 4ac minus b squared. And then we let our h to be equal to negative b over 2a and k equals 4ac minus b squared over 4a. Therefore, we have f of x equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k. This is the vertex form of the quadratic function. To further understand, let us have an example. Rewrite f of x equals 2x squared minus 8x minus 2 into vertex form by following the steps given at the left side. So for the first step, we are going to group the terms containing x. So in our given function, we group together 2x squared minus 8x. And then for the second step, factor out a in ax squared plus bx. In the given function, a is equal to 2. So that is why we have f of x equals 2 times the quantity x squared minus 4x minus 2. How did we come up with x squared minus 4x inside the parentheses? Okay. Knowing that our a is equal to 2, of course, 2x squared will be divided by 2. And 2x squared divided by 2 equals x squared. And secondly, negative 8x divided by 2 is equal to negative 4x. So that is how we got f of x equals 2 times the quantity x squared minus 4x minus. The third step is to complete the expression inside the parentheses to make it a perfect square trinomial. So the first blank inside the parentheses, we are going to add the square of the half of b. And on the second blank, we are going to place here a times the square of the half of b. We simply have to get the square of the half of b in the parentheses. But the first things first, we will identify what is b. b is equal to -4. This is actually the coefficient of x. So after identifying your b, you divide it by 2. So -4 divided by 2 will give you a -2. And then after that one, you're going to square it. So -2 squared, or -2 times -2, is equal to +4. So take a look. That's it. So notice the red color. That is the 4 that we got from squaring the half of b. And then the 2 that is colored blue, that is actually the a. Notice the pattern in accomplishing this step, because this will guide you in doing your exercise.